Yay! Oh, there's Laura. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
How is everybody?
Hi, Laura. Hi, Stuart.
Hi, hello, doggy.
I got my doggy here. She can barely see her. She's
Oh,
here.
very
There she
cute.
is.
Matt's outside enjoying the fresh air. I'm jealous.
Look, I got the
Don't
forest
they have
trees.
fresh air in Queens? I like that. I like that.
Yeah. Well, the fresh air's outside and we're not. That's for sure.
Just
Yeah.
fair warning to the Stuart Rivera audience. I have 20% battery life. And then when that runs down, I'm going to join the show, but I'm not going to be on this nice mic. It'll be
Oh, I thought you meant 20% for your phone. I was like, okay.
20% battery life from my phone. Yeah.
So, okay. So your mic's going to drop out or the camera's going to drop out?
It'll probably drop me off the stream, but then I'm gonna jack the phone into the juice pack,
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Okay.
and then I'm gonna join. But when I do, this is gonna take the place of the microphone. I
Yeah.
only have one
Yeah.
USB. Phones only come with one USB-C port,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah. Some microphones have a pass through. So that was probably an oversight.
Mm. I'll write a letter to Hollyland. Just figure that out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So what have you been up to?
not much. Work today pretty late. I was almost didn't make the stream. Was gonna take a nap. Laura was like, no.
No, I wanted to take the nap, and you said no.
Yeah. Tell you, man, I'm out of shape, man. I had to do an Ethernet line and a coaxial line for internet, and they're only like 12, 13 inches off the ground. So I'm there on my knees trying to snake through the wall. They wanted it moved about 10 feet over, which I have to try to go behind the beams, so I don't have to not. If I can't get behind the beams, I have to notch every stud and get it through, like weave it through the wall and then have their plaster guys plaster over it. So either way, I was on my knees for a long time. I got behind all the studs, but wow, what a job, man. It took me like
pushed between the studs and the drywall.
no, the
just
studs and
forced
the back wall, their foundation wall.
Oh,
Yeah.
You could finagle between there.
Well, it was an irregular sized wall. We got lucky because it was an old building in Manhattan, so it had red brick. So the wall wasn't uniform enough. It wasn't straight.
Okay.
So I was able to sneak behind it. Yeah, I was surprised too. Happily.
Wow.
But it took some finagling. I had to cut one head off the coaxial. He bought some coaxial with the ends on them already. But by the time I tied the internet Cat 5 to it and the coax, it's too fat to get through behind the. So I had to cut the heads off. But the wire passed through, and then I had to re-terminate the coax. But
Jeez.
just to move it just to move it 4 feet behind the couch because it was in an art gallery, so they didn't want to see the equipment. So they said the couch is going to
Right.
cover it, but we need to be 10 feet over.
Okay.
I was like, all right, I'll give it my best shot.
I remember at my first house, I was fishing Ethernet. I was in the attic and I punched through the top plate and I was going down and it stopped. Like I was at a cross beam.
Oh
It
yeah,
was like
no.
clunk.
fire block they call
clunk, and
it.
I was like,
Yeah,
I was like, maybe if I just pushed really hard. And I pushed really hard and it gave and it went through. I think it snaked between the
Yeah,
drywall
yeah,
and the cross member. I think I just got lucky.
it can happen, but you got to worry about the thickness of whatever you're going to tie it onto. that's the trick there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Well,
sometimes, most of the time when you put the snake in, it has a little hook to it, like a little bend. So, because when you're putting it in the wall, you wind up with a natural curve to it. So if you hit something, it could be hitting in the cavity completely like this, and if you take the snake and rotate it, that hook will reverse,
flip.
and then you can keep going. So you go a couple feet and you feel like you're hitting something again, and flip and reverse again, and it'll start going the other way again.
Hmm?
There's little tricks.
That's pretty smart. Pretty smart. Pretty smart.
Yeah. So that's how I got through the studs. I had to keep flipping it. Yeah, it worked out.
So you said he found you on the internet, right?
Yeah, so I
What-
asked
what
the
was he looking
I
for?
asked the guy. I don't know. I didn't want to ask him 20 questions,
Oh.
Laura. But I asked him, Matt. We didn't know where he found us. So after he paid me, I asked him. I said, "Where'd you find me?" He goes, "Oh, on the interwebs." I was like, "Oh, okay. I guess the website's worth something."
You know,
What happened?
I noticed when you're talking,
Yes.
I see audio levels. Say something.
Testing 1, 2, 3. That's what I'm saying. Your mic's picking me up. That's where the echo's coming from, probably.
But it's not picking you up through this, though. I think,
No.
like,
Which
like, I'll cover this up. Now say something.
testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Right,
Look,
yes. It's
it's-
picking it up.
It's like
Which?
it's somehow
That's-
connected to you. I don't understand how that works.
I don't know. That's connected to your phone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Record
don't know. I don't
mode,
understand that either. Well, be careful. Don't hit the wrong button.
Mic settings. I have mic gain, audio record, auto off, LED brightness, storage. I don't understand. What's this? Phone speaker. What is that setting?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go phone speaker off.
So you're able
Phone
to.
speaker function. Wait, what's it say?
Maybe you're able to mix.
It cannot be turned off. Whatever that setting is, I can't touch it on iOS. It said
Mhm.
EQ system settings. You should not.
I don't know. Testing 1, 2. Probably still there.
Here. I'm gonna put this mic pack behind me. Now talk.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not. It's there,
Right.
but it's small.
Now talk.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Testing
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's louder now.
Yeah.
Maybe this is picking you up. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Pretty sure it is.
Well, you know what? Let's just do this.
It was
Um,
working though. It was minimal.
Let me take the mic pack out and I'll put the juice pack in. We're gonna change some audio. There we go.
It was fine.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine too.
Let me see if I can get this jacked in here. All right. Now I'm on battery power now.
But do we have an echo? Testing.
I don't think so.
Check 1, check 2.
No.
Nope.
That's probably better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like the internal microphone is better.
We're good now.
Surprisingly.
You know,
Surprise-
that's a $400 lavalier mic, and it's worse than the.
I guess
it's
because
a-
the internal echo cancellation is working. It probably gets
Yeah.
all. It probably gets overridden when you plug in the other mic. The echo cancel. Yeah.
It's amazing
Wow.
what we do on Do It videos, live chat.
Impromptu equipment changes.
Now I have the air conditioner compressor going. Can you hear that in the background?
No, but I'm gonna raise your audio a little bit.
Okay.
Call one. You sound pretty clear, but I just want to give it a little punch.
All right.
Yeah.
Say something, Matt.
Hello, everybody. I have my dog Stitch in my lap.
There you
She's
go.
being really sleepy.
Sleepy lapdog.
I think we're all good.
Yes.
Yeah, she's here. Look at it.
Aww.
She sticks around with Daddy, huh?
Hi, honey.
She stays with Daddy.
Look at Stuart and Laura. She's over here.
I don't know what a
There's
camera
your
is.
sister. Hi, Lilo.
I don't know what a camera is.
There she is. Now she's looking at the camera. My
You gotta
baby.
no echo.
Baby.
Yeah, exactly. No echo.
No echo.
Yay.
Well, would
Yeah.
would the Stuart Rivera audience like to see my latest 3D print?
Of course.
Sure. The printer's probably printing right now as you speak, right?
Actually, no. It's the
No?
first time I gave it a rest.
Wow.
Wow, he said the first time.
This is the gift box. Got Princess Peach on it. I got Princess Peach stickers everywhere.
Yeah, very good.
You know, isn't that nice? And then
Ta-da! Drum roll.
Ding.
Yay!
there she is.
So big. You don't like to do anything small, do you?
Heck no. This is also 10 colors.
10 colors?
filament colors.
Holy
10
crap.
colors. Yeah.
Wow.
Gold, beige, white, light blue, blue, 2 pinks,
The crown.
gold, sunflower yellow for the hair. Yeah, there's 10 colors. And she has feet too.
Aww.
That's
If you
adorable.
really think about it, if you made her small, it wouldn't show.
No, I know. I just like to say that
I know.
everything has been large. Yeah.
Well, you know,
That's
one of the reasons I bought the thing was I never was really taken by the one color fidget articulated dragon. I mean, I have no interest in those whatsoever. And then I figured you can do like 3 like full figures, full color. I'm like, oh man, yeah, I'll take some of that. So
yeah.
And you made the stickers too, right?
I did. I have the full color sticker machine. I made my own stickers. Yeah. I downloaded art, loaded them up in the sticker machine, sized them, put the die cuts around them.
And they're
printed those.
they're adorable, right? They're like weather resistant or whatever.
Yes, they are very high quality, UV resistant, water resistant.
Oh, UV too.
UV. Yeah, they're they got the plastic coating on them, so they're really tough. They won't scratch away. They're not paper. They're like made out of like some sort of resin plastic. Really nice. They're really nice. They're not like sticker mule quality, and they're not die cut. They're called kiss cut because here, this is what I learned. Let me show you.
He said she'll love it. Very impressive that we now have the technology to make this type of stuff at home.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So you see how each one of these, you might not be able to see it, but
Yeah,
each
it's a
one of
different
these has
shape.
a cutout around it.
Yeah.
But it's not completely cut through the backer. That's called a kiss cut. So this
Yeah,
is like
yeah.
a kiss cut sheet.
Sure.
Um,
Which is amazing in itself how they can do that too. Kiss cut.
yeah. So, yep. I'm excited.
So, do we give till the end of the year that you're gonna have the whole Mario with the little boxes?
Probably.
Yeah, it's a
Probably.
given.
It's going to be the Mushroom Kingdom in my streaming studio for sure. The next thing I want to do is take a piranha plant into the software. I found dozens of piranha plant models. I only like one. All the rest are inferior, but the one that I like, it's just one color. It's not going to do. So I need to paint. There's a technique called paint, and I can paint different colors on this model, and then the printer will switch filaments when it gets to that layer.
Oh, wow.
So that's my next learning skill, is to take a one color model and then apply color to it in different locations. And there are a handful of techniques, as long as your arm, on how to do that, because this isn't a 2D image. Like, you
Yeah.
got to spin the model around, and you got
Yeah.
like, some paint brushes only touch the surface, other paint brushes are spheres, and anything the sphere crashes into in three-dimensional space will turn that color. Like, it is a wild concept to
Yeah.
wrap your head around. So I'm going to try that next.
Yeah, you'll do it.
Bowser, I'm actually scaling him up. So he's going to be twice the size of Mario. Mario
Oh
was
my
about
god.
Oh my God.
that Princess Peach is just a hair under 10 inches.
Wow.
Wow.
10
Huge.
inches of 3D printing. And I think Bowser's going to be like 13, 14 inches. He's going to
That's
be huge.
amazing.
What did he say? Try
Try Maker
Maker
Lab
Maker
Mesh.
Lab Mesh Graffiti. Okay. Yeah.
I guess Chris has got some
Thank
experience
you.
with it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But I don't know what I want to do first. I think I'm going to do Bowser first and then do the Piranha Plant.
The mushrooms are gonna be cute. Little mushrooms.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's only what, 3
I have
colors,
a-
maybe?
Well, there's a red and white, a green and white, blue and white,
Oh, okay.
and a couple other specialty ones. I always like Toad. Toad is the guy with the mushroom head. He's a fun character to do. And Yoshi, I'm a big
Oh yeah,
Yoshi fan.
Yoshi's gonna be.
And I found one and only one Birdo. Birdo is a very obscure character in the Mario Mushroom Kingdom. She's pink. She has she looks like her face is the shape of the Philly Fanatic. She has like this cylinder coming out. I don't know what it is, but yeah. And I found a Birdo statue, so I'm gonna do a Birdo for me. I just watched a YouTube video about painting. Yeah, isn't that cool? I can't read line 2. I can only read the top.
It's number
sentence.
D model. Hess the mass
Hence the mesh graffiti suggestion.
suggestion.
Okay. Nice. So yeah, I'm having fun with it. I'm learning and figuring
So-
things out.
So me and Stuart was trying to figure out. So where is your 3D printer?
Yeah, where's it located in the house?
Oh, good question. I can give you a tour. I'm mobile now.
Oh,
It is.
just wondering.
It is in. Well, it's technically the dining room, which is my video studio and craft table.
Ah,
So I have a
that's
craft
there.
table that has my laser engraver on it. It's on the opposite side of the laser engraver.
Okay.
mhm.
Yeah, I was just wondering. I was like, yeah, that's another permanent real estate spot, you know.
My only problem with it though is when it's running, it bleeds into the audio if I'm doing a Amazon
Oh.
Ah.
video. So I was thinking about moving it up into my streaming office, but
Is there space? Looks tight in there.
well, there's space for the printer. There's not space for 28 spools of filament and my 15 blank spools that I haven't put any filament in yet, and my boxes of spools I haven't taken out yet. So
yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
that's going to be a problem. So I think what I'm going to do is just pause the print, because if you pause it, that everything will stay hot. Like, it literally just stops, and then you can pick back up where you left off. But
Oh, okay.
it's not good to do that for hours and hours. You know,
Yeah.
like
I would think
if I
so.
did it and then maybe took an hour, and then turned it back on, that would probably work. I don't know.
Yeah, you have to experiment. Uh, yeah, it sounds like something you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You want to hear another story about another customer?
Sure.
So that the buildings that were interested in me doing some intercom work for maybe upgrading their intercom to video. The two buildings I visited, the wiring is pretty bad, so I won't be able to upgrade them. If the building was a little smaller, I would probably attempt it, but there's 28 apartments in each building, and to do a video upgrade, what I'm reading is about 18 apartments is like the distance, the only distance I can get. Because basically it sends a signal over two existing wires. The wires they have is 4 wires, so I'd only use 2 of them. But like I said, the furthest apartments may not get a proper signal. And
Because the wires are too long?
well, the signal degrades over distance. Yeah, it's kind of like Wi-Fi over wires. Yeah. Because it also carries voltage to power the devices. It's not just the signal. So otherwise, if you want more power, you would have to put in power distribution like every few floors, which there's no access to outlets or anything like that. So I was looking to do the quickest upgrade to video. You can only go about 18 apartments in distance.
Okay.
Yeah, there's limitations to the technology. Otherwise, you have to run all new wire, put power distribution points in, and it's a pretty big.
Spec it out. Maybe they'll pay it.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's too much. Well, what we came up with now is if keeping the existing intercom. Because what sparked this whole thing off is that they're changing the doorways. They have a double door in the front of each building that's getting changed out to look prettier because it's all damaged over the years. It's like aluminum frame with glass inserts. Typical commercial building doors, but the ones they have are all run down and beat up. So they want to change the whole front, but you got this intercom panel that makes up this one side of the whole doorway is an intercom panel. So he's going to change the whole front. I gave him an estimate to change the panel to a clean version because his is all painted up and dinged up. So I found the exact model number because when I went there, I looked at inside of it and got an estimate for a new one. But he doesn't want to wind up with the same model. Now he's asking me to find an all stainless steel version of that, which I don't know the manufacturers and all that. Usually I'm giving them and I put them in. So now I'm on the hunt for a stainless steel 28 button that'll fit in the right spot on this doorway. So I got to design it with the door guy and make sure everything's going to fit properly. So I priced them out just to take all the wiring off of the old button set so they can take off the doorway without damaging the wires. And since hopefully I'll number them all correctly and I'm able to put them back in to the new panel properly without having to touch the rest of the system where it's all spliced and powered to go up to each apartment. Yeah.
All right. My goodness. I hope they're paying you.
Well,
Or I hope you're padding the estimate.
Probably not enough. And then there was
No
issues.
losing money, Stuart.
There was issues when I got there that some apartments, when I was inspecting the buttons, some people were like, "Yeah, my apartment doorbell doesn't work." I said, "Well, I'm only the estimate guy. I'm not really the repair guy at the moment." So you'll have to put in a proper complaint, but that's good to know. So there was some issues with the buttons already. And then when I went to the other building, the power was completely off to the whole intercom, which I don't know why. And I couldn't find the power supply. Me and the super were going all over the place trying to find the power source to this big bundle of mess of wires. We never found it. So one building, as far as I know, doesn't have any intercom. He hasn't said boo to me, this guy. So I don't know. There's something funny going on. I guess maybe he figures I'll repair it when I put in the other unit, but I put in my proposal, I put in that anything like that I'm not responsible for, and it's an extra charge. So hopefully it'll all work out, but I'm trying to jump through all the hoops. So, we'll see what happens. So this is kind of new territory for me, having to figure out let alone the pricing, but actually doing a 28 apartment intercom, Yeah.
Well, hopefully hopefully you find a good price, and hopefully they say yes.
Yeah. And then the internet was saying, because I used ChatGPT to do a lot of the proposal, and it was saying that the engraving on the buttons can be like $7 a button.
Wow.
Just, they put the apartment numbers on the button.
Wow.
So it said to be careful. It said some companies throw it in, but to make sure that if you don't get confirmation, to put it in the bill.
Get blank buttons and send them to me. I have a laser engraver.
Yeah. So there's a lot of little traps I'm trying to stay out of. We'll see. And then the owner was like, when I was describing what I had to do about removing the wires and numbering them, he goes, "Does the door guy know that?" He said his name. His name is Scott. Does Scott know that? And I was just like, "No, I assume he does, but by the time we work out some of the details, I will let him know what has to happen." So it's like this three-way communication. You know what I mean? It's difficult. Yeah. So we'll see. I don't want to turn it down, but it's sure becoming a lot of work. Because I price for doing the job, and I usually forget the price for design. I'm doing design work, Yeah.
Add it in. So it's a line item.
Yeah. So we'll see. Yep. But basically, anything extra, I like this time and material, and it's at least $100 an hour. So, you know what I mean? The ChatGPT was saying I could charge a lot higher, but if I wanted to get the client and he's got multiple buildings, that it was probably a decent price at $100 an hour. Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah, with such a large job, you can smooth that out. You know what I mean?
Smooth what out? Which part?
Well, I mean, like large jobs, your design work will seem smaller in comparison to all of the work across multiple buildings.
Oh yeah. If you get it. Yeah.
Bigger payout jobs and bigger jobs, you can give a little more, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Plus, I know there's other issues there, so if I do it, I'm at least doing repair work for a couple of different apartments on the intercom. So you can't see changing the panel and leaving defects in certain apartments. You know what I mean?
True. Kind of like municipal work. They go do something and they find 5 other things that are broken, then they got to fix. The one time they didn't want to touch the storm drains because they know once they get down there, it's just going to be 5 other things they need to deal with.
Yeah, can of
so
worms.
They just don't do it. But to their credit, they did redo them all. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. But this guy also mentioned that the door guy this plan has been sort of in the works for 6 months, and the door guy hasn't gotten back to him with a date that they're actually going to do the doors, or they want to do the doors. And in my opinion, they still got to work out all the details of the intercom before they get that date. But what he was implying was that the door guy is dragging his feet, and he doesn't know when he'll actually have this project off the ground.
Wow. And your stuff's contingent on that to some extent, I would imagine.
Yeah, which I think that's what he was also implying, that the door guy Scott, maybe he's not aware of what needs to be done before he can safely remove the existing doorway. Yeah. So I'm trying to make it all work out. I'm not pushing too hard, but we'll see what happens. So the upgrade is pretty much out. He sounded upset about that, but I was just like, there's nothing really I can do, because also where everything terminates is in the hallway of the vestibule of the building. So I can't add any more equipment there. They actually literally a box like not even 3 feet, like 2.5 feet by a foot, holds all the existing equipment now and wiring. I'd have to add. There's nothing I can cram in there. That's equipment wise. I'd have to relocate where the wires are terminated. Like if they were terminated on a wall in the basement, I can add to it. It's in this little cubby, like a medicine cabinet, smaller than a medicine cabinet, in the hallway.
Wow.
So I'm like, there's nothing they can do with this. I can't upgrade you. Beyond 18 apartments anyway. I can't. You have 28, so I was like, I have 2 or 3 reasons I can't upgrade you.
Can you tear out the wall and put a bigger cavity in there?
No,
rather than a little medicine
it's a
cabinet size?
pre-war building made of brick.
Wow. Made out of brick too.
Yeah, concrete and brick. So this cavity is actually recessed into the concrete. So there's no way for me to quickly move these cables over and reconfigure them in any other place, because I have to
knock the whole building down, build it from scratch.
Yeah,
Problem
but then
solved.
These guys go, why can't you do it? I'm like, because they're just money guys, they're just like,
Yeah.
make it so. I'm like, no.
Money's no object. Make it happen.
Yeah. Well, he's done other upgrades to the building. I see they get new cameras and stuff. I guess he's trying to do the right thing, but I'm not retrofitting that building for video. Nope. Yeah, I wish I had a picture queued up. It's just like a rat's nest of. I was surprised that it was even working. The other building. Then they got some kind of ring systems hooked up to it. So they can open the door. Amazon can open the door.
Okay.
It's a little black box with a little antenna. And somehow it hooks up into the buzzer. And Amazon can...
I've seen that service. It's like Amazon Garage or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to move locations. The bugs are coming out.
Uh-oh.
Fresh meat.
I don't like bugs.
No bugs.
Fresh meat. Yeah, so
That's the bad thing. When you get the backyard, you get all the bugs.
Yeah.
Rich Vibes is moving this, should be moving today. So unpacking. So that's why he's not around today.
Yeah, he's gonna be a busy guy for a week or two or more.
Yeah. Because usually he's first one in. We didn't see him today.
Do I have both puppies in the house? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I gotta do puppy head counts. I got so many of them. And by so many, I mean 2.
Yeah.
So they had this thing at the library where that people can bring service dogs in, and we asked them. So we were trying to be clear on what the difference between the service dog and an emotional dog. So if they tell you that it's an
Ah.
emotional dog, you cannot come in with dog.
Nice.
It's got to be a service
So
dog.
the guy came in and he got a pit bull with him, and he's like, "It's my emotional dog," and they were like, "Okay, that doesn't serve. You can't bring him in."
Did he actually say that guy?
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
He said it was an emotional dog.
Yeah.
So he was like, "No."
Well, you can carry your emotions outside.
Like the pit bull.
Would you
cannot
like
take
to
that.
see the 3D printer?
Oh, you're in there.
yeah.
Since you're in there.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh my
That's
god!
it.
Oh, wow.
And that's all the
That
ink
is it.
up there.
Yep. Well, that's part of it. That's a small collection. See, I built these. Well, I've implemented this system
Ah.
where you can take these off and then put it on the printer. What you have.
Oh, so you know what you
Where?
have.
Yeah. So as the spools move around, those little plaques will follow them.
Cool.
And
Cool.
that's a new piece of equipment right there. I don't know if you can see that. You
Yeah,
see
what is that?
That is
Looks
like
like a s-
this, but it's a single AMS, automatic material switching system, and it goes to higher temperatures
Yeah.
because when you're dealing with 3D printing, you have to make things really hot so the moisture goes away. That has high moisture. And then this is my laser engraver, which is now acting as a table, sadly.
Yeah.
And this is the model of the
Oh my goodness.
piranha plant
Yeah.
that I like. And I had paid Paul to make this for me, but I'm going to redo it with my printer after I figure out how to do it multicolor. And this is the PC I own. I want it on record. Can you see the ThinkPad logo?
He owns a PC.
Like
yeah.
that's my I bought that with my own money.
So now you got two PCs.
Oh yeah, they gave me another one
Yeah.
to review, and it's screaming fast.
The mini one.
I was
Yeah.
like, wow, they actually sent me something like high quality. Now I didn't upgrade it. It came with Windows 11, but I didn't update it. So maybe after I update it, it'll be dog slow. But maybe not. I don't know. It's really
You
fast.
have Windows 11?
Yes.
That has Windows 11. Both
He's got-
my
He's
PCs
got
have Windows
two
11.
PCs. Yeah.
But my my newest PC is in the box.
I think you need a new lamp. It's too low. A dining room lamp.
It's not.
No, there's a kitchen lamp in there, wasn't there? I mean, not a kitchen,
Oh,
a dining
yeah,
room
that's-
lamp.
that's
Yeah,
the dining room
chandelier.
lamp.
Yeah.
I don't want to take it out because I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to reinstall it. Teresa's like,
Oh,
"Why don't you just rip that out of the?"
yeah. It seems to be in your way.
I know it sucks, but you know, with all this crap that's in here, like all this and this,
Yeah.
nothing is drilled into the wall. Not a single screw. Like I
Yeah.
could pack up all this equipment and you'd never know it.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Never know
Non-destructive installations.
Now I don't feel so bad. My house has a dining room as delayed.
Yeah.
But
I put Laura through a lot of it.
I was always good for so many years that yes, we still had a dining room table, but we still had whatever around it. Now I don't feel bad. There's somebody else out there that has
Yeah.
equipment around there.
Well, it's, you know, I am legitimately running a full business out of my house, and it shows. It is not company worthy. Like it is pretty much trash. And the thing is, you know, I keep up with it, but there's more stuff behind it every day.
Mhm.
You know, it's like it won't stop. So, and,
Yeah,
I guess it's a good problem to have. I guess
Yeah,
you could say.
That's the nature of it. Yeah.
But the thing is, as long as you enjoy it, that's if you're making
And you're making the money.
you're doing
Yeah.
it, you're giving it to people, or you're not just doing it for
Yeah.
yourself,
That's true. That's true. I
You know.
got myself out of debt. I'm gonna put a big chunk into my son's wedding with it. The 3D printer I bought with the funds. So
That's what I'm saying. So it's not.
yeah.
It's what you do with it. It's like if you just keep buying it
Yeah.
and you don't do anything with it, then it's different.
Which happens.
But
Yeah. People do that. They buy it, never use it. Yeah.
like I was telling Stuart, not to talk too much, but like when you pay one thing off, it's like, oh, I got money now. Now we can pay something else off. It's like
Yeah.
it goes.
Yeah.
It-
As long as you're moving forward
Yeah.
with it, everything's.
Yeah.
I am. And not only am I moving forward, I'm moving forward with professional accounting software that I've been using. So
Yeah, how's that been working
real
out?
bookkeeping software, because it used to just be what's the money in the bank account, that's how well I'm doing. That is not how you tell how well you're doing. You need balance sheets and income statements, because that is one partial picture is the amount in the bank account. And so
Yeah.
and it is. I'm green across the board. Luckily, it's not. Well, I'm working hard for it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Like I've always
So-
been a thing with spreadsheets and stuff, and I've always done the breakdown. Like, okay, this needs to be paid, and now I have the different colors, and I'm like, well, this was paid and this was paid.
Yeah.
So,
But there's ways to.
it's working for me. So
Yeah. But
Yeah.
eventually you will have to automate, like Matt does.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, sorry, I know you're not looking at my face. I'm redoing the tripod here so I don't have to hold it. All right. Ah, there
Yeah.
we go. Look at that. It's like I know. It's like I know what I'm doing. Partial sign there. Look at that.
Mhm.
Where troubles melt like lemon drops, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I don't
What's
keep track enough with my my accounting that like I won't know like how much I made for each job. It's only the end of the year that I'll do all my purchases and losses and stuff that I'll know the whole number, but I won't know how much I made for each job because I don't track it that way. Yeah.
I used to keep up with each entry until I started buying stuff for the 3D printer, and then I was like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know, because it's like rapid fire. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
I do gotta break into it though. I gotta reconcile it. But
Yeah.
I think I'm good for now. I think I need to buy black spool. I need to buy a few more colors and a few more hydrometers and maybe a few more buckets to hold the spools.
Yeah,
little
that's
little things here and there. I
You-
think is what I need.
you constantly got to replace what you're using too. So that's the whole thing project in itself, right? Keeping up, making sure you're stocked.
Well, yeah, making sure I'm stocked. But I got a lot of these now. Got a whole pile of them. So I should be good for a while. I should be good for a long time.
You say that now. No, I'm kidding.
Well, there was one model I want to do where it uses little pieces of silver. And I don't want to buy silver filament. I'm just going to use gray filament. So it's going to still look like metal, but it's not going to be like shiny silver. I'm like, no one's going to.
Nobody ever knows.
It depends on the model, how big a piece it's. Yeah.
Well, it's for Bowser. Bowser has little spikes on his arm.
Oh yeah.
Just a couple.
That's
Just
fine.
a couple little cones, little pyramid
Yeah.
spiky things.
Yeah.
I'm just going to use gray. I'm not going to do silver.
Not to change the subject, but there's a cute movie on Plex that's called Hopper. You have to watch it. It's really cute. He's a robot beaver. And it's cute the way he does. I don't want to give too much away, but it's a robot and he's a beaver. and it's
Oh wow.
adorable. It's adorable.
All right.
At first I was like, hesitated. Then I watched the whole thing and it was
Yeah, it
really
was cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cute.
Kind of like, turn your brain off, just have fun with it type of thing.
Yeah.
Sounds like. I
No,
started
it's
watching The Burrows.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good. The trailers.
Oh,
I'm
is
gonna
that
watch
what it is? That's the one that Erica keeps telling me to watch.
It's in the drive.
I know.
Yeah.
She was
The
like-
Duffer Brothers did it. They did Stranger Things.
She was telling me about that. Now I gotta watch it. All right. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of episode 2.
PLA
PLA
Gray.
Gray will work great. Yeah, see, I
Yeah,
think
see?
so. I think so.
I don't know if you're into gore at all. Are you into gore? Well, it's horror and
I
it's
am,
gore.
and my wife is a horror fanatic.
You ever seen Faces of Death?
I don't watch that one.
I
I don't watch that.
I got the newest Faces of Death.
no
on the job.
If it's real, I don't. I
It's
I
not
like
real.
Hollywood.
They think-
Hollywood gore.
People think it's real. It's a myth. It's all staged.
It's staged.
As far as I know.
No.
As far as I know, it's staged, man.
PLA metal is not as metallic as I had. That's all I can read. What's the next
And then
Oh,
it
sentence?
said,
as I had expected.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I gotta look into the Faces of Death. Maybe the first one was real, but I don't think the rest of them are. Yeah.
No, if it's Hollywood, it doesn't matter what it is. I can watch it, no problems. no lingering effect. I can sleep soundly. But if it's real, even like documentaries that show surgeries that are real, I'm like, no. But if it's a horror film cutting people open, I'm like, oh yeah, that's fine. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I know, like
Okay,
the-
fair enough. But it's there if you want to look into it.
And the
Okay.
other movie
Thank you.
is,
I will not.
Now you see me, now you don't. That one was really
A
good.
magic movie, yeah,
I
magicians.
watched it the other day. It was the things that they do is just like amazing.
Woody Harrelson's in it, and a bunch of people there.
Oh wow! I'm a big Woody Harrelson fan. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
I was telling Stuart, I don't like Woody Harrelson, but he's really good in this movie, so I like him.
He
Like,
was good
like
in
doing- Stuart laughs sometimes. He's like, "How do you watch these shows that they're shooting at each other, but you won't watch John Wick?" I said, "No, John Wick, they just kill just literally don't stop the gun."
There's a body. There's a body for every bullet in John Wick.
I love it.
I
I
mean,
love
he's
John Wick.
standing on the stairs, and the gun is just going. I was like, I happened to walk in on that moment, and I was like, "Oh my god, I can't watch this. What are you watching?"
Zombieland. Woody Harrelson was in
Oh, yeah.
Zombieland. It was.
Oh yeah,
That was pretty good.
funny.
Yeah.
He goes, "Oh, I love rednecks. Thank God for rednecks." The guy had guns, and his
Uh-huh.
big pickup truck was stacked with an armory in it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's on there too. You never seen Zombieland, Laura? Zombieland?
I think I saw it with you. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Well, it's Woody's in there too.
That's a-
So
yeah.
That's a good flick. That is a
Yeah.
good flick. For
definitely
sure.
a classic.
It's like the movie Saw. I mean, they came out with like tons of them, and they had like 6 of them. It's like, no.
Yeah. But see that's Hollywood CGI. That's fine. I'll watch that all day long. No problem. No problem.
So it's like, do you want to watch? I was like, no, that's okay. They came out with the 3rd one now. No, it's the 2nd.
Every new one I try. Yeah.
Nope. I said, go enjoy your movie, honey.
Yeah. That's funny. Oh, going on a totally different subject. I was kind of embarrassed today with the one customer. So he was like, "How much I owe you?" So I out loud, I added it all up, and I'm holding my phone while I'm looking at it, and he goes to tap my phone to get. He goes, "You don't have that thing that you're gonna get the money and that you can transfer the money?" I was like, "No." I said, I have a card reader, but I didn't bring it with me today, which I have it. It's plugged in right above me. But I forgot to bring it with me.
Rule number one is in business is you got to make it easy for people to pay you.
Yeah. So I was like, "Can you do a check?" And he quickly ran down to his office and on another floor, and then got me a check.
Causing problems, Stuart. Causing
And
problems.
and then when I got home, I was gonna deposit the check. Something's wrong with the app, my bank's app. They said first it said your app needs to be updated. We're no longer accepting this version of the app. So I
Jeez.
updated, and then the app won't open. So I'm like, I still got a check. I can't deposit till tomorrow.
But you know, it was funny because remember that time when I did Dunkin' Donuts and the phone itself kept telling me, well, we don't accept that version of Dunkin'
Yeah.
Donuts. And I had to get a new, not that I got a new phone just because of Dunkin' Donuts, but I
Yeah.
did need a new phone
Did you?
eventually.
Yeah,
Walk
yeah,
into
yeah.
the phone store. Is this phone Dunkin' Donuts compatible?
It's a thing. It's a
And then
thing. Really
somebody
is.
said to me, "Oh, you got a new phone? Does Dunkin' Donuts work?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
Like that's not the only reason I got a new phone.
yeah.
Come on, Laura. You.
But I'm like,
So-
why is the app not working?
I gotta look into getting quick payments. But it's funny when I got the payment system, the Stripe payment system, people were like, "Oh, no, nobody's gonna want to use that." I was like, "Well, you got somebody today."
What other options do they have?
Yeah. Well, it was a lot older person saying that to me. Like, who would want to do that?
Say, I'll figure it out, Gramps.
Yeah.
And everything is a tap. It's just like, cause every morning I tap my Army cord. So the other day I went to do something and I tapped my phone for something and I was like, oh wait, I don't
Yeah.
have that option yet.
Yeah. Actually, do you know who said that? My ex-electrician, the master electrician. He was such a grump about technology. That's why he had me around, because he didn't want to deal with it at all. But he see me with
Have an Apple Watch. The Apple Watch can tap stuff. I turn that off. I'm
Oh,
like, no. If I want
yeah.
to pay for something, I'm using my phone to pay for it. No.
yeah. So-
There was a point where I had my card on my phone, on my watch, and I was paying like that. And some guy got on the bus the other day and he
Be right
tapped.
back.
I was like, oh my goodness. I said, I forgot about that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It depends.
I don't know if I have it in here.
Was the guy on the bus extorting money from you with the tap on your phone? Like,
No. He
Okay.
was using his watch, and I was like, okay.
They actually have
Oh, you have it?
the square.
Oh, okay.
You could probably just tap,
Yeah,
but it has
you
the
slide your
card
card in. Yeah.
card in. I think you can
Okay.
tap too. I haven't
Cool.
used it in so long. I gotta try it out. But
Okay.
yeah. But it was just funny how he was walking over to me while I was talking, and he was like this with his phone. I was like, no.
But people are used to doing that.
He just
Yeah.
wanted to pay. He didn't care what the bottom line was. He just wanted it taken care of.
And
Yeah.
he
You could've put
didn't
100
even
grand in that
ask you
sucker.
The price in the beginning, right?
No, I hope he didn't get sticker shock, because he all the way through talking about it and me arriving there and discussing it even there, and he never asked price. So I was just like, well, here you go. I did 150 for the first hour and then 75 for the next. So basically, it's $100 an hour. Well, just to move a cable 6 feet.
It's like I
400
can
Busted
pay
up your
somebody
knees.
to do that.
Yeah, $400. Well, he tipped me $25 too. So
Oh, that's nice.
But you can just look for anybody
Oh,
like
I
that
forgot
and just
about
find
those.
somebody.
yeah, I was busting my knees. So yeah, it was that's probably why he doing the $25. He saw me having a hard time with the floor. Yeah, and then when they walk in, it's one of these places that's super beautiful. He's like, "You got to put booties on." I was like, "Yeah, no problem." So you got dust covering the dust protection everywhere. A couple guys doing plaster work, and like just artwork everywhere. Like you don't want to trip and fall in in one of these places.
Your hand goes through the artwork.
Yeah,
Oh no.
yeah,
Big trouble.
yeah.
Be like, oops, sorry.
And then the guy was saying he had an event on Friday, so he was in a rush. So I was like, well, I guess that's what happens when you're in a rush. You know, you gotta eat the cost. Then he was like, the outlets are too high. I was like, I don't do outlets, man. So there was the other plastic guy was like, oh, I could do that. I was like, more power to you. Just be careful of my wires around this, the same area. Yeah.
Don't touch my handiwork.
Yeah. I was telling the guy, I said, you can't close this one, because he was also going to close whatever notches that I did do. And there's a splice box that I put a blank cover on. He's like, oh, can we just fill that one? And I said, no, because that's the main connection coming into the building. You'll never find it again if you have a problem. You need to be able to maintain it. Do some work on it. He's like, we'll just write it down and we'll remember where it is. And I'm like, it doesn't. I was like, it doesn't work that way.
Just write it down.
I said, there's code. I said, you can do whatever you want after I leave, but my recommendation is not to put. That wasn't the owner. It was the plaster helper guy, whatever.
Oh God.
I was just like, do not cover this one up. Yeah. Yeah.
What's wrong with people? Jeez.
Yeah. No, you can never. People bury all outlets in the wall because they're ugly. They just sheetrock right over them. Yeah. They do,
Don't
man.
disconnect them.
No, they're live in the wall. Just
Jesus.
deleted. Yeah. So
Aren't
when
there
you
standards that have to be followed?
well, there is laws. It's yeah, but not for certain individuals. They just do whatever they want. Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
yeah. So
What is wrong? What is wrong with people?
when the boss was there, when the owner guy who hired me was there, and the other guy wasn't in earshot, I was like, "Don't close this one, and you don't have any more time to move any outlets," because the guy kept saying, "I'm gonna move outlets for you before Friday," and I was just like, "Tomorrow's Thursday. You're not gonna have time for it to dry, plaster, 2 coats, and paint. You're gonna give this guy a heart attack. There's no time."
Bye. Wait,
Right.
going to work.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it was a kind of a fun call for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I figured out the root cause of my legal issue.
Oh,
Oh.
I was afraid to ask. I was gonna bring it up.
Well, I can't go into too much detail, but the way it all started was the United States Postal Service.
What?
Dun, dun, dun. Uh-oh.
They
Lost-
forever stamped my home address is forever entwined with the real defendant in this case.
How? It's crazy.
They found first name, last name match. They found the address and they just ran with it. Then they went back
Wow.
to the mail room and started throwing mail. So I was a brief, my financial future was a brief thought in their head while they were slammed with work.
Now, it
And
is,
so now my address is in the one of several databases, some of which you can barely have access to because they're just for law enforcement and, certain members of the legislative or of the judicial, So
Wow.
basically, to get it removed, like it's not just going to one database in one row and taking my address out of it. It's like many different places.
Yeah.
It's like trying to get pee out of a pool. Like
Wow.
you can't do it. Like you can do it. So this is forever going to follow me. And anyway, it
wow.
was the post office, the postal worker. Yeah, if someone's coming after you legally and they don't have your address, Here comes the post office to save the day. They never make mistakes. They never make mistakes. Wink, wink, wink.
Yeah. So the word current status is you're in the clear right now for that money.
They never successfully extracted money from me.
But are they going to try again?
Well, they could do that. They could attach it to my bank account. They could stop me from getting loans. They could.
I'd worry about loans. Well, yeah.
They could make an attempt to garnish my wages again. They could. There's a list of 15 things that they could ruin me for, including, like, the lowest thing on the list is I won't be able to get a hunting license.
but still, it's affecting you.
Like,
yeah.
and the worst thing is, that they could suck it right out of my bank account. As long as they think it's me, which they do. Well, which multiple state agencies in multiple databases, some of which are completely protected and almost impossible to change. Like, it's easy to put garbage in. It's impossible to scrub garbage out.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Very unfortunate case of mistake identification.
Yeah. Unfortunate is an accurate term. But,
but is there a way to just resolve it completely besides pulling your name off a database, like that you don't owe this particular money? That they know it's a mistake, that they won't further.
Well, it looks like one agency and one database is going to be kosher with it, but who knows what else is out there? Who knows what other headhunters have my information? Like, who knows what other third party, what other government agencies? It's a big question mark. So yeah, like the Pennsylvania department that tried to garnish my wages is going to be hip to it, but
well, that's good. Anyway,
it might not. I don't think it stops with them, and so
wow,
a lot. There are a lot. You should see these last 2 days. There was a flurry of activity, all kind of firing based on things I set in motion. Pennsylvania state senators, Pennsylvania state house reps, the law firm I'm working with, the county that started this all, like, and there's a fifth person too. Like, there's like a lot of things are all happening now, and now I'm kind of like getting double confirmations where, like, this politician's office is saying the same thing that the county is saying, and like, good. You could tell, like, things are colliding, from multiple, like, there's like a multiple attack vector all on my issue, and like, people are getting, like, I'm kind of pieced that together, from talking to these different it's just
good action, man. Definitely don't leave it alone. And such a unique name too, Matt Haas. You figured how many Matt Haas's in the world?
Well, I own the Matt Haas domain name, and there's a lot of people that want it. I see the attempts to buy it out from under me. And,
really?
So there's a lot of you go online. There's a Matthew Haas that is a vice principal of a high school somewhere.
Wow.
And he's all over the Googles, because I have the Google alert. So every time my name comes up on Google, I get a ping. It's never me. Like, I'm never in the news, but it's other Matthew Haas's that are out there making articles and news headlines and things like that. There's a photographer named Matthew Haas. There's the vice principal named Matthew Haas.
Wow.
There's people in different business and industry and stuff like that. There's a bunch of Matthew Haas's out there. More than you would think.
Yeah,
More than you would
yeah, I
think.
guess so. Wow.
Mm.
But I'm
I-
not the defendant. I am not the defendant in this. I have a different middle name and I have a different social.
You
And
figured out.
They asked. I had to give the county who started this whole mess my driver's license to prove my innocence.
Yeah.
Like
You-
in this
it's
country, you have
not
to
the
be
same.
proven guilty.
Mhm.
I had to prove my innocence. That's the opposite of the way it's supposed to work, but I did it. I'm like, if it gets this shut down, here's my driver's license, so they have it. And now they're taking action because I could have been bullshitting, I guess. How do they know I'm not the real defendant?
Oh, of
like I could
course.
have been the real
Of course,
defendant.
you
all
gotta prove
along.
it. Uh-oh, your video dropped.
Oh,
It's back.
so I
It's back.
touched
Oh.
my earpods and it freaked out. Sorry.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is not good material for the show because I know it kind of brings people.
Well,
down, but
every once in a while we have to have a rant. It's okay.
I just want to let you know, the post office, could you imagine your financial future? $48,000 of your hard-earned money could wink out of existence because of the post office.
Yeah, I believe it. I
All
remember
right, I'm done.
I remember explaining it to Laura. She was just like, "What?" And I was like, "Yep, freaking clerk."
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
I was in a work call, and I get a phone call. I'm like, I got to go on mute. It's my lawyer. Damn it!
Yeah,
And it's all like, what are you calling a lawyer for, man? Are you sitting down?
Your job must have been really freaked out. I mean, like, what? When they tried to get your wages.
They thought I was bullshitting. I got on that conference call and she was ready to shut me down. And then once she realized the social didn't match, the middle name wasn't enough for her. But once she saw the social didn't match, then she was singing a different tune. Because she's like, it says on the paper the employee has to contact this if you have a problem. I'm like, no. I'll like, look at the paper closely. It says the defendant has to. I am not the defendant. And she goes, oh, you're right, Mr. Haas. Guilty
Wow.
till proven innocent. God bless America.
we did pretty good. We're at 9:07.
Yeah. That's good.
Alright. I better jump off before I blow up the stream or
Yeah.
incriminate
No, you're so
myself.
good.
That's all good. We're all allowed rants every once in a while, but we did do our time today. Yeah.
It's good. It's gonna smooth over. It's gonna be a fun story to tell one day, but right now, not so much.
Nah.
Not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have some more customer stories from me next week also.
Cool. Start watching The Burrows. I watched episode 1.
Yeah,
and
I'll
it's
probably
pretty
do
good.
that today. I'm gonna watch it.
Okay.
It's cool.
Okay.
Cool.
That's,
Chris, if you're still out there, have a great night, my man. Episode 1200 is tomorrow.
Woohoo!
woohoo! Yes, definitely.
Yep.
Cool. We'll catch you in the morning, man.
Alrighty.
Have
If
a
not,
good
catch a
one.
replay. No
Bye.
pressure. Never any
Yeah.
pressure. You know that.
Good night, everybody out there watching.
Night.
Right.